52 volts and 2000 watts of peak power. Meet the Jasion Thunder Pro, and it's next on the channel. Let's go.
First spark, cold night air, streets empty but it's waiting there.
What's good, e-bikers? So welcome to the channel. ChrisC here, do e-bike reviews and rides throughout the year. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and stay tuned for more great videos on the e-bike world. All right, we have the Jasion Thunder Pro here in the house. This is a step-through e-bike, comes in step over as well. $12.99, and you get some pretty significant features with this e-bike. This is an upgrade or the new model over the Thunder, which Jasion has been selling. And you get a bigger voltage upgrade here, bigger battery, and a lot more speed, I think, as well. So let's talk about the power and specs this e-bike has to offer. All right, so back here we have 52 volt brushless rear hub motor, 1200 watts of sustained power with 2000 watts of peak power. Torque is 115 Newton meters, and that's high torque for steep 25-degree climbs, they say, so we'll test that out. Top speed up to 35 miles per hour, can be adjusted and unlocked in the settings. And it says 0 to 20 in approximately 5 seconds. We'll test that out as well. Up here in the down tube is a 52 volt, 20 amp hour battery. It's good for 1040 watt hours. These are 21,700 cells. Max range, they say, up to 90 miles in PS1. I don't know about that. Real world mixed use, they do have that stat, is typically 40 to 60 miles. So yeah, that's much more realistic. I'd say about, if you're going to get 60 miles out of this, you're definitely doing that in PS1 and you're pedaling a lot. So fast charging capability, 50% to 80% in about 5 hours. I haven't looked at the charger yet, so I'm not sure what the amp is on that, but full charge in 6 to 8 hours on this 20 amp hour, 52 volt battery. Dual suspension e-bike here, so you have a mid shock. This is an innovation technology shock here, not adjustable. 850 pounds is the, I guess, capacity of it, or the pressure and stuff. Here's your front fork. You do have lockout and preload on this side. This is just a basic spring fork, I think. Let's check out how the travel looks like. I'll just press down here. You know, decent travel, I'd say about 60, 70 millimeters, something like that. So for tires and brakes, we're rocking 26x4 Chow Yangs here. Very typical tire. It comes #1 tire in the e-bike world. That's standard by default. They're okay. They're not the greatest, but they do the job. They're knobbies and you know, built for more off-roading. Brake-wise, these are 180 millimeter rotors here. They're pretty thick disc there. And we're looking at 2-piston hydraulic brakes here on the e-bike as well. Shimano 7-speed drivetrain here. It looks like a 46 tooth, roughly, chainring. And that's on that basic Shimano derailleur, Shimano tourney derailleur back here. Freewheel looks to be pretty small, so I'm not sure what the ghost pedaling will be like, but it just looks like a 14 to 28 tooth if I'm looking at it correctly here. Technology and safety, here's your nice color display here. You got your PS levels up here, your speed, your battery levels here. Here's the display pad here. We mode through that. You get odometer, you get voltage there, 53.8, almost the full charge. You get an app with this as well, the Jasion app you can download. Again, you get turn signals as well. Let's turn those on. Here's a look at that. Get a front headlight as well. I just turned that on. Nice big light here. Not sure what the lumens are, but that's what it looks like. A few more things. They sent me this nice bag as well for the rear rack. It's pretty big. It's pretty spacious in there. So I threw the charger in there and the tools and the manual, all that good stuff. Here's your seat. It's a pretty nice, I think it's a memory foam seat. Very smooth. And there. Up here you got these, let's take a look at your cockpit here. You got these, I've seen these on my Ebike Ranger, these grips. They're not very soft. They're more plasticky. And here's the left side. Of course, your hydraulic brakes. They came with these mirrors. They're not the greatest mirrors in the world, but hey, they're free. course, your display, your Shimano shifter here, which is still on there, and your display. You have a kind of a upsweep here on the handlebars, about I'd say about 3 inches, and they do come back a little bit here, so you get a little more of an ergonomic ride with that, better reach, and you're not hunched over and stuff. So I do like that about this stem layout and how they laid out those handlebars. Charge port is right here for the bike, and there's a key unlock on this side. Size-wise, this e-bike, it's a big e-bike. It weighs 82 pounds, 82.5 they say. Payload capacity is 500 pounds, one of the highest in its class they say. Recommended rider heights 5'5" to 7'2". That's what it says here on the sheet. I've never seen a rider height go that high. But yeah, it's a big e-bike for tall guys for sure. In fact, I recommend for tall, if you're over like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", 6'7", get a 26x4 e-bike. You'll just fit better on that versus something like a 20 inch or something like that. So IP waterproof rating of IP65, and that is a look at your Jasion Thunder Pro. All right, guys, I connected it to the app here. You can personalize it. It says top speed is 40 on this thing, so we shall see. But in here, you can basically change the level. So level 1 is 15, level 2 is 25, level 3 is 30, and then level 4, 35, level 5, 40 miles an hour. Again, 2,000 watt motor back here, peak anyway, 52 volt system. So here's what it looks like in the sunlight here. Good looking, step through, big e-bike, big guy e-bike for sure. 180s on the rotors, wish they had a 2 or 3 up front, but out of the box, one issue I have is the display, where, let me see if I can find it. So the odometer reads 304.4. That's inaccurate, so they're actually sending me a new display for some reason. Not sure why that is, but it's a brand new bike. You know, I unpacked it myself, and there is some rubbing in the tires with the brakes. So if I move the bike along here, you can kind of hear that, and it's in both brakes on the front and the back. So I've been riding a little bit. I think I'm getting it out of there. Maybe I just have to wear the brakes in. But that's the one issue I have so far to the box, is the brake rubbing on those calipers back here. So we'll have to see if it improves over time. But that's the first thing I noticed on this e-bike. You know, one of the cool things about step-throughs is it's so easy to get on and off. And as I come to a stop here, I'm just going to basically hop right off the bike, and you know, it's so easy to do that with those step-throughs. So here's what it looked like sitting on the bike. 6-foot guy. And this is definitely a big guy e-bike. You can see that shock back there. It's pretty decent out of the box. You get some nice play there. And here we go. Ergonomics wise, I feel pretty comfortable on this e-bike. I really like this handlebar setup, as I mentioned. A little bit swept back, a little bit of a rise, and it's just enough of a stem outreach there to make it comfortable for me. I have longer arms, so I'm 6 foot, and so far so good here. It's got a nice shock to it, so seat's comfortable. We gotta go do some speed tests here. We'll do the hill test, check it out, test out the brakes at the end, and wrap it up with my final thoughts, likes and dislikes. So stay tuned, guys. All right, let's try the 0 to 20 test here. I'm just gonna count by my head here, and I'll see if 5 seconds is what it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 0 to 20 in 5 seconds is about accurate. All right, let me turn around. We'll do a throttle only speed test in PS5 and see how far we can go. When I first got the bike, I did try this. I don't think I hit 40, so I don't think we're gonna hit that today. So their estimate might be a little bit overzealous, but here we go. I'm gonna help it out a little bit. Got the GPS up. They're pretty good. Maybe 2 miles an hour slower. I'm gonna have to tuck it here a bit. We're at 25. Nah, we're not getting past 25 here. There's 26, 24 on GPS. Let's try pedaling and see what that does. Getting a little bit of squeakiness in the brakes. Maybe they're breaking in finally. Let's pedal here. All right, we're at 20. There's 26. Oh yeah, pedaling is faster. There's 28, 29, 30 on the bike, 31. A lot of ghost pedaling here. 32, 33, 31 on GPS, and I'm gonna have room here. Legs are hurting a bit. All right, here's my hill test. We're gonna do throttle only. It's a 1500 watt motor bag there, 52 volts, so should do really well. So we're at 11 miles an hour, 10. It's working. It said like you can do 25-degree hill. I don't have a hill like that. I have a 15-degree, I think, up here at the top, so we'll definitely test it on there as well. Now, this is a big bike, 80-something, 85 pounds, 86 pounds, something like that. So it's working back there. You can hear it. Now, it's the budget e-bike, so you know, it's got some, it's not as refined as a $2,000 e-bike for sure. All right, we're at 15 miles an hour, and here's where it starts to get 10% grade right here. All right, here we go. And I can hear the bike slowing down. So we're doing 12, 11, 10. It's pretty sluggish up here. 8. This is the steep part. We're at 7 miles an hour. And you can hear the motor back there. They're at 5 miles an hour. It's gonna make it, but just barely here. That's surprising here. You're gonna have to help this one with pedaling up a hill. So that's surprising. I don't know what to make of that. Not sure why it's, I mean, it hits 33 miles an hour. Why isn't it better at hill climbing on the throttle? All right, here is a steeper test. Here's those brakes. Again, this is 1299 e-bike, so it's gonna have, you know, some quality issues like that. So, all right, so I gotta bump these gears down so I can get a little bit better of a pedal experience. All right, I'm gonna pedal up this one. Let's see if it does better. Again, this is a 15% grade. And it's struggling up this. We're at 5 miles an hour. And 4. It made it, but yeah, not that impressed with the hill climbing prowess of this Jasion Thunder Pro. Interesting. Was expecting better there. A little bit of a disappointment, if I'm being honest, and I always am on my channel. So let's test out the brakes here. Well, the brakes work good. Gotta like that. Not much of a fishtail on that one. Let's try another speed run here. 30, 32, 33, and up a hill there. 33 in the bike in that one. Let's see if we could knock it out here. Let's try this again. Get a little downhill push. Yeah, I can't get it faster in there. Whew. Oh well, so pretty good, 32, 33. Still a fast bike. I think the weight is holding it back, really. It wasn't such a big bike. 35 would be pretty easy, I think. Paparazzi Pets. Interesting van. There's another throttle only run here. Oh, we got a stop sign, but slow down. Everyone's coming. Yeah, it just takes a long time to wind up that motor back there. So we're at 24 on throttle, 25, 26, and we're finally at 30 almost. 29.5. Whoa. All right, let's go wrap this up and talk about likes and dislikes. Let's wrap it up in the woods here and do a little trail ride first. See what it's like off-road. It's gonna get pretty bumpy in here and muddy. Oh, let's look at the brakes again. Gonna need to wipe those down with some alcohol. Snow's finally gone here in Connecticut, thank God. And spring is, I think today's spring actually. It's the first day of spring. So it's about 50 degrees out. Rideable. Hey, need a basketball? There's 2 of them. All right, we got a lot of roots in here. It's pretty solid, this bike. I don't hear a lot of rattling. So that's good. But again, quality, the overall quality for a $12.99 e-bike, you get what you pay for here. Whoa, got a tree in the way. Look out. Big rock. Oh man, tons of trees. I'm gonna run right over that. That's what 26x4s can do. And yeah, not the greatest hill climber. So that's the biggest surprise on this thing, I think. But it's a good looking bike, and it's got good, decent suspension for the money, and decent top speed overall. So little jump here. There we go. Another jump. Oh shit! That was a tough one. Skip that. Let's go wrap this up here. Let me park the bike so you guys can take a look at it. Okay, Jasion Thunder Pro, $12.99, and this is the black version. It's a good looking bike, I think, first of all. A big guy e-bike, so that's who it's for. Off-road and top speed of about, I'll call it 30 miles an hour. Let's say it goes a little bit faster than that. But I'm just going to say 30, leave it there. Dislikes the brake rubbing, kind of sucks, and that noise back there, so need to clean those with some alcohol, I think. The overall top speed is advertised as faster, does not go 40 miles an hour, that's for sure. But again, for $12.99, I don't think I was expecting a 40 mile an hour e-bike, so, and it's not that, so keep that in mind. But it's still fast enough, I think, for most people. Overall quality, these mirrors are kind of wacky. They're too low, I think. A normal mirror when they're on the handlebars should come off about here probably, to give you a better coverage on the road. So that's another thing. They're free, but they can do the job, but you can see better with something else. Get some Rock Bros that stick out a little bit farther. So the brakes, the mirrors, the overall speed, those are the big negatives on this e-bike. Again, the positives, the value, $12.99 for a 52 volt e-bike, 20 amp hour battery, 21,700 cells in there. That's good. The overall looks, I really like the handlebars, how they're set up. The brakes are good as well. You got turn signals, and you got a decent control pad up here. Nice color display. Cable management is pretty good. You get a nice front light up there as well. They give you this nice rack bag, trunk bag. This thing is massive, guys. It's a good, like, I don't know, 15 inches long. Let me get it open here. And you can see there I got the charger in there and all that good stuff. You got a cup thing in the back. And this thing is wide. You got pockets here on both sides. So there's all the tools and stuff that comes with. Yeah, so pretty nice. These things cost like $50 at least if you buy them online. So that's nice. That's a nice little addition they gave you from Jasion there. So they're stepping things up with some of their bikes. This is the new Thunder Pro. I'll throw a link in the description, guys. Check it out. And if you want to pick one up, hit that link. No cost to you. It helps out the channel here. I make a little bit of commission sometimes on these things. So not a lot of money, but it definitely helps. You know, this is like a part-time job for me now. So it takes a lot of time to do these videos and take time out of my day to do stuff like this. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. I'm out of here.